long time coming. She been gone for a little minute, but she bite with the jump.
Hey, I'm bad.
Alright, so TT, we gotta do our intro, right?
Let's do it. Come on.
Candis, on Tuesdays. This my hype man. This my hype man.
Hey.
This my hype man.
We lit.
Litty lit.
And we lit.
Litty lit. It's a vibe every time. Tuesday. And I'm so glad I got my dog right there because y'all see how the vibe go. She go with the flow. You feel what I'm saying? We recording this thing one time and we get it done. So listen, this be the energy. Listen. So we back for part 2. Y'all know we like to do cycles and phases. A series basically when we have a topic. So last week the topic was love, so we gonna ride that little wave real quick, the little love wave. TT, what your shirt say?
Love costs everything. Legacy Michael on the 1s and 2s.
She say love costs everything. Whoa.
Yes.
Whoa.
Yes.
Now that's deep.
Very.
Hey, you want me to elaborate until you got something to say about that?
You elaborate.
Love costs everything. Like, listen. People be like, yo, it's free to just love, but I say the person on the other end of the love, the recipient, it does cost everything because, especially me speaking personally, situations I've been into, I'm talking about I've depleted myself financially, emotionally, physically, all because I loved someone and nothing was reciprocated or given back to me as far as that 4-letter word goes. So it did cost me a lot. It cost me peace. You know, money you can get back.
Yeah.
It cost me time, auntie.
Time.
Like a lot of time. Now you definitely can't get that back. So like I really had to learn from experience that everybody is not deserving of my love. And real love will not cause you to negotiate your worth.
Right.
And I have been in situations, I'm talking about, this ain't even just an intimate relationship with a male, even relationships with friends. I've been in situations where I'm like, dang, like, what's up with me? Like, why why is this person, nothing was being reciprocated. I'm not even talking about the financial part because that come and go.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not everything. But it was just so many situations to where I'm like, yo, I'm tired. I'm drained. Like I'm depleted. Like a hot air balloon just being burst or depleted. You know what I'm saying? Like just all the air sucked out of them. And that's how I felt like life was being sucked out of me. Like I was doing so much. I was basically sacrificing who I was to fit in and bringing myself down to fit in these people. To make everybody else happy, to fit in their bubble, just because I love that person. And I'm like, whoever, shout out to y'all for that, because that's
Michael.
Yeah. Love costs everything, and it really does for the person that's giving it to someone that's not deserving it, or giving it to somebody that has not earned it or reciprocated. Like, that's deep. That because it does. From my experience, it's cost me a lot, and I'm just grateful that right now the headspace I'm in, the mindset that I have, like everybody deserves it, and I know that. Like you're gonna work for this because I know me. I know how hard I love. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They gonna work for it, right, Auntie?
Right.
They gonna work for it. Straight up. I missed the second part of that doubt, but they gonna work for it because I know me. I'm talking about I love the, like, you know how you had them oxtails real tender, they come out that bone, auntie.
Coming out the bone.
I love the bone. I love the meat off somebody. That makes sense. Y'all, I know y'all mind trying to take y'all there. Bring it back.
Go there. Come back.
Come back. I'm just saying that's how hard I love. That's how hard I love, basically. And I know y'all have your own personal experiences, but that was deep. That love costs everything, because it does seem like that, especially when it's not being reciprocated, and people, they use love or the word love for everything, just to get what they want, to manipulate people. Man, when I tell you, people just throw that word out to just get what they want, like to use people, to manipulate people, it's crazy.
And don't know the meaning behind it.
Don't know the meaning, and that's not something you play with, because when you say that to people, people's mind go to another place.
Yep.
And I also got to say this as the recipient. You got to be mindful. You got to guard your heart too, and be mindful that, you know, understand where they're coming from. Like, understand what kind of relationship or situation y'all in when they tell you you love them, so you're not taking that word and going to the moon with the word. I could be like, I love you, and I really do love you as a person, but do I love you enough to do certain things?
No.
To sacrifice myself in certain situations? Probably not. So you got to understand as a recipient, okay, what space am I in? What space are we in? What has been our boundaries? What has been our relationship thus far? What has been reciprocated? What has been spoken verbally or said or shown as far as actions? Then that way you can align that love you with everything else that person has shown you and what you've experienced. And that way you have in your mind, okay, this ain't the type of love that I'm looking for right now. Right. So maybe I need to get out of this situation. Because I know me. I know if I fall for somebody quickly or whatever the case is. So you also got to be mindful and guard your own heart. You can't leave your heart or that sense in somebody else's hand. Because when they be responsible for it, anything happens to it. You know you. So you got to go. You know what I'm saying? Have your mindset and make sure what you want is established and is said from the get-go. Like, this is what it is. If I tell you I love you, this is what I mean when I tell you that. And my actions going to show this. And you tell that person, like, if you tell me you love me, this is what I'm expecting. And if it ain't done, then it ain't done. And
it is what it is.
It is what it is at that point, auntie. And I had to learn that. Like, somebody tell, oh, I love you. Oh, yes, girl, he loves me. I'm going to go, yes, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Break it up, sis. You doing wifely do this for somebody that ain't even trying to even make you exclusive, period, and you doing all of this. Just chill, mama.
People got to know the difference between love and in love. Those are two different things. They're not the same.
Definitely. And we touched on that last week, that in love, that had you, that get a lot deeper. You feel what I'm saying? That caused people to go a little deeper and do some things and sacrifice some stuff. That I love you, that's a boundary. You still got a barrier up. Like, I ain't finna do everything because I love you, but you ain't finna kill me. You ain't finna stress me out. Now, I love you, but we ain't finna take it there. That in love with you, that's a whole nother story. And that's why, this thing got to go with another week while we talk about this in love. I'm in love with you. That's how I go right to the beat. Ball greasy.
No.
I feel the same way that you do. Baby, I'm in love with you. All right, we'll get to that. We just got off topic. But that's how I be lit every Tuesday. So y'all already know. We got to hit y'all with a spoken word, right? And we still on the love. Metaphorically, I can't talk, y'all. Metaphorically, let me go because it's live, so let me quit playing. All right. Metaphorically speaking, I'm trying to love you as you are. Trying to love you so good it'll cause healing to every scar. See, love, I thought I knew you once too many times, but what I thought I felt and was near turned out to be so far. I was entertaining the idea and notion because true love was what I was giving and dishing out. But was giving it to all the wrong folk and didn't know nothing about. They ain't know nothing about reciprocating. Sadly, though, they didn't understand or comprehend the concept and acts of this very word. They were moving off of something they heard. Never encountered a love like mine, so all their want-to actions, they were moving and going in it all blind. So the very word and act of it was being used and given out based on a plethora of misconceptions. Sadly, for someone I've loved or loved to meet me with rejection. Now left with my heart and pieces in my hand, staring back at me. And the mirror is my own reflection. Damn, my bad. I just had a quick moment of self-reflection. Y'all, I'm really I'm gonna stop playing when it comes to poems and really give y'all the real spiel. And really, I need to quit playing because I got some stuff that's deep. And if I get out of my head and stop trying to rehearse everything, just give it to y'all, y'all will feel the emotions come out and y'all will really see me get to it. Because this love thing, I'm really being silly with it, playing around because it really gets to me and I'll be on this thing crying, but
don't cry, baby.
Don't cry, baby. I just said don't cry. But next week, I'm going to bring the real. I'm going to stop playing with y'all. I'm going to give y'all the real deal, real spill. I'm going to really perform and really give y'all that side of me as far as my poetry go. Because I put a lot of my heart and soul into it. She done heard some real deep ones. And I want to share that with y'all because, like I said, it's candid talk. And we talk candidly on here. So
every Tuesday.
Yeah, every Tuesday. I'm going to stop playing with y'all. I apologize. After this Tuesday, it's going to get real in here. So y'all start bringing your tissue, bringing your music, whatever y'all need, because we're going to set the tone, set a vibe. I'm going to really start getting to y'all so y'all can really feel what I felt when I was writing this or what I felt when I was going through it.
Okay.
Yeah, I had boxes of Kleenex. I'm talking about, pillow wet like this. Y'all, this was some real, and I laugh about it now, and I joke, but most of these topics, it resonate with me, and they're from what I've gone through or what I know. Like, I've experienced this, so nothing I'm hollering about, I done been through all of this. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I never call somebody dumb in a situation, because I done been in situations where somebody was looking like, oh, she's stupid, oh, this, that, and the third. But when your mindset ain't there, you don't know no better, and that's the honest truth. But when you have been exposed and somebody has been telling you, and you've learned better, and you know how to love yourself, you know better, and you'll keep yourself out of situations, and that's the headspace I'm in. That's what I manifested. So what y'all get, it be really, really real, but I'm gonna start letting y'all feel like what I felt. I'm gonna take it back in my mind, and I'm gonna go back, and I'm gonna rewind like what I went through when I was writing these pieces, so y'all can really, really feel them. So my bad for that, because I really want y'all to feel them. And y'all know we do stuff candidly, auntie. Yes, so I had to have a candid conversation with my folk, because I love y'all.
We love y'all.
I love y'all.
We love y'all.
I love y'all.
We love y'all.
Hey, I love y'all.
We love y'all.
Listen, we made songs out of everything. But listen, y'all, I love y'all for real though. I love y'all liking y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all sharing and everything. I appreciate the honest feedback. Constructive criticism, however criticism you want to get to me, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do with it. Like, I'm not that type of person. I ain't gonna get offended, because everything that comes negative or positive, it just make me better and make me go harder. But I really appreciate y'all. See, y'all, I've been tongue-tied all day. It's from all that talking in the classroom. But I really appreciate y'all tuning in. Next week, we gonna get deep. I'm being for real. So, y'all, it's gonna get real emotional.
Shout out to Legacy Michael on the Love Costs Everything tea.
Yeah, that's your plug, homie. I like that. That Love Costs Everything. That was dope. That was dope, and it went right with this, and we ain't even playing that. So that's how I get down. Once again, I got my Auntie P in the house.
That's me, y'all.
So, y'all.
Get it.
We're out, Auntie. We out. Do I need to set up for the outro? I'm gonna set up for the outro. Y'all ready? Now.
Damn.
Ow. Auntie, what we okay.
Let's go.
I gotta leave you.
Leave you.
Ooh, oh, I gotta go.
Go.
Ooh, oh, but I don't want to go.
But we got to go.
Oh,
To go. And we out.